Welcome back. This is part 7 of our second normal form video series. In the last part, we created and seeded our subjects table with 20 entries. Now we'll take the next step, creating the offerings table. So the offerings table connects subjects with sections, instructors, and academic terms based on our um, normalization schema here. So in this column, we have subject ID, subject code, description, and units. So this is where our schema begins to resemble a real-world class schedule. After creating the table, we'll seed with multiple sections, two sections for com subjects, and three for IT, and four for AST, and five for GE subjects for you to be able to see it clearly in our records, how we organize things based on our database schema. So let's start by continuing our work. We can open our Sublime and we can create here. This one for part 7. This is intended for creating and seeding offerings. Okay, offerings. So we have 2 and F offerings table. So that's it. So the first thing that we have to create is to do is to drop table. So we can have here drop table if exists, and we have 2 and F offerings. Okay, so then we will create our table. We have create um, table 2 and F offerings, and we have to set this one. Don't forget to assign engine is equal to InnoDB. Okay. So the first column that we're going to create is the offering ID, and this one would be int and have the 4, and we have here unsigned because we don't have negative values for these, and we have auto increment, and we set it to primary key. So that is the first column, and the second column is the subject ID, and this one will be int. What will be the number for here per subject? We have 3, so we have int 3 unsigned. We should have to put here not null. Okay, so next will be um this one. Okay, let's have an a comment here. Unique I offering ID, and this one will be also a link to the 2NF underscore subjects. So make sure that the unsigned is also the same and the data type as well. So the next will be the section. Okay, so section should be car. Okay, we can have section. We can have worker for this, and we can have to set it to 3. And this one is also not null. Okay, so this one will be the section like A, B, C, like comp A, comp B, comp C. Then we have here the semester. Uh, okay, so it could have one or two, right? So we can have here for we have set semesters for this. I think we done yet. So we can have to put here int 1 and unsigned. Okay, and and not null. So we should have um we have the semester number. One is first sem, two is second sem, and three is summer. Okay, and we have here AY start. We could have here we can have um year we want because we have data type year. If we can, okay, let us check SQL data type year. Data types year. Okay, so we could have year. And okay, and this one should be not null. Okay, and this one will be academic year start, and this one AY end year and sorry, don't put a comma for that. Not null and academic year end. And we have the last one is the instructor ID. Make sure we have to check on the instructor's ID. You have here int and unsigned. So here int 3, unsigned and not null. And this one which will be linked to the 2NF underscore instructors. So we have now offered all the columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So check on our PPTX or we have here for offerings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7, correct. So the next thing that we are going to work with, so we have forgot to put comma here, comma also here and here. So we will have a constraints, okay? So we will have constraints. So the second, okay, the first constraint that we have is this one, okay? So we have here fk underscore offerings subject we set to foreign key and the subject is subject ID and reference to 2NF underscore subjects and the same subject ID. Okay, if you go to subjects at the top, this is subject ID, correct? Okay, and we have here on update, cascade, on delete, restrict. So you cannot delete uh, the subject and if there is a um, use on the offering. So that's what we needed, and also for the instructor for foreign key because we have for instructor we have constraint fk instructors instructor underscore sorry which have offerings instructor. You can name it whatever you want, but I want it to be it can really understand. So we have foreign key, and then the foreign key will be the instructor ID, and we reference it to the 2NF underscore instructors. The same, we have to use the instructor's ID here, and we have here, paste it, and then on update cascade on delete restrict. Okay, so we have now these constraints and we have add another constraints to check on the semester. Uh, so we have constraint check check semester, check so we have the semester in, and we have one, two, three, so including the summer. And last one, well, okay, we have constraint for check again for the range. Okay, so it should be the school year is only one. Okay, so start 2005 and 2006. So that means that is the uh, how we check it. So we have here constraint, check AY range because we don't want to range a 2005 2007. That is not a correct one. So we have check range, we have check a AY end, okay, AY end underscore end is equal to AY start plus 1. Okay, so why what this is all about, this is to enforce uh, correct academic year range. Okay, so it's only a 1 year range. So I guess those are the things that we have. We have four constraints that we have. We check the we assign foreign key for this one for the subject ID, and we save also the foreign key for the instructors. And we have the constraints to check if only the 1, 2, 3 values to be saved in the semester. And you also have a check for academic range. We want that the range must only have one. Okay, so let's start save it, and we can go back to our browser. In here, go back here, and we can import our file, the same file. As you can see, I am just using the same file as from the part 1. Then we have import choose file and documents, and then Alejo, this one, and import. Okay, so we have now created, we can see the offerings here. We can now see those things. Okay, so we can also see the relationship by those are tables that we created so far. So for in the designers, this is the so far that we have that we save. So we can save it again. Um, we can hide, okay, because we created only already the instructors. So we created the instructors, and we also created the student last time, right? We created the students. So we created now where's the subject? The subject is doesn't have relationship right now because of we don't have yet a foreign key there. So we add this one. We can now set that um, instructors. Okay, this one is for instructor. So this one. So by this, okay, by this you can see now that we have now 8 tables that are really connected for our ERD. So we can save these ones, save page, and or we can save as also, and we can just name it to how many tables that we have. So we have um ERD for depth, prog, major, minor, and we have also student, instructor, subject, and offering. Okay, go. So we have now. So we have now those ERD that we need here. So all we need to do next will be populate all the data in our offerings. So as I mentioned a while ago, we will going to make 2 sections for all the Comtech subject. So by before that, we will just this is now the ID that we will be concerning of. So that this is one be auto incremented. So to we expect that this one the subject ID uh, is equal to 1. So by default, okay. So this one I'll just pick paste first so that I can have a fast time giving you what is the subject ID of these records. So by this one, okay, we can have this 2 is 2, and this is 3, this is 4, this is 4, and this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, this is 9, and we have 10, and we have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, and we have 20. So that is our subject ID that we have because we need this one in order for us to create offerings. Let us create two sections for this one, COM 301, section A and section B. So we can now start here, insert into 2NF offerings, and the values that we need is we have here, or no, the column first, we have the subject ID, followed by the section, followed by the we have here the semester, and followed by AY start, followed by AY end, and followed by the instructor ID. So that's how we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. If you look back our guide, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's correct. So we have to insert values for this one. So for the subject ID, we need to create first the subject ID 1 for COM301. So we have 1. Okay, and the section is A, and we have here semester, I think 1. Do not forget the comma. Okay, and this one will be 1, and oh, sorry, this semester will be 1, not, and this one will be uh 2025, and we have also okay 2026, and instructor that will be handled for this one. In reality, for 301, we have another instructors. For the instructors that we were going to use, let us say cruise 1. Okay, 1 for cruise. Okay, so we have 1. So we have 1 and comma. So let's create another one. Most likely, if that is the instructor of section 8, also the section B. So we have 1, the same subject, 1, and this is section B, and semester 2005, and the same instructor. So that is for this subject code. We will create another one for subject code ID 2, and we will just copy. So this is 2. Okay, this is 2, this is 2. And it's also A and B, and semester the same. And the instructor will be the instructor 2. Will be the Villanueva Sofia. So it will be that one. Okay. Okay, so another comp that we need to create is the component one. And this one will be ID 9. Should have this one. Okay, let us comment for this one. This is for comp subjects. Uh, okay, example, no? Comp. Okay, uh, like comp 100, for example. Okay, that's it. And we have another one. We have comp ID will be comp. We have 9. Should have 9. Do 9 because we have to create two sections for the subject A and B, and the semester is the same. And we will set another one because so this one will be handled by the instructor, so one which is the Cruz Jose. Okay. Um, Another for comp we'll have 201, comp 102, and that is ID comp 102 is 10. So we should have 10, 10, then same A and B, and we have here same semester, same A start, same end, and we will also have instructors of 3. See, what is 3? We have Alejo. Okay, for example, that is my subject handled. Okay, and next will be 11, I think. 11, yes, for 201. So we have um 11 to 11 because one subject 11 is a subject and we have two sections that we created the same semester, same full year, and we will going to assign it to instructor 2 for both sections. Okay, for 12, I think it's also comp, so we should have 12 ID. Okay, and then we should have um, this one. Okay, we should have this one, A and B, the same semester, and we have A start, and this one should be handled for the instructor 4, assuming that one. So now next will be um, we have another comp. This is 12, so 12 is this one, and the last will be 13. 13, and we have A and B, and instructor will be, we can have 3, okay, for example. So those are the all for the comp subjects. So next will be the IT subjects, and we will create 3 sections for it. For the IT, we have IT like IT 301, IT 302, IT 201, and IT 211, and IT 28012. So we have start with the IT 301, that is 3. So we have here for the IT. Okay, for us to be able to understand it well, I will just um okay, so this IT example IT 301. So let's know the placement for that. IT 301 is the value for that is 3. Okay, that is the 3 for that for you to be able to understand it well. And after IT 301, we have IT 302, which is 8. IT 302 is equal to 8. And IT 302, then we have IT 201, which is 210, 14. Uh, IT 210, that is 13, right? And everything is IT 210 is 14, and 15 is 11, and 12 is 16. Okay, so 14, and we have IT to 11 is equal to 15, and IT to 1 2 is equal to 16. So that's one. So we can just copy and paste for our template for us to be able to, because we want to copy this one, and we need first the 3, and we are going to create three sections of it. Let us assign this to the instructor of 4. Okay, so all of them, she handles that, or assuming. So it should have A, B, and C for that. So we can still copy and paste for this one. And that is for 8. Okay, so we should have same semester, and the instructor will also have instructor 1, for example. Okay, because we have 3 records, because we have to create 3 sections of it. And we have also uh, 14. We have 14, 14. So 14. For 14, we have also the instructor will be 2. This one. Those 3 sections. And we have also 15. So 15 ABC sections, and we'll have the same semester academic year. And we have here the structure will be 3, for example. Okay, and the last for IT, we have 16 ABC, same semester. I start AN, and we will make instructor for this one if 4. Okay, so that's it. So we can now have those things, and we can now move forward to ASD, and we will create I think how much ASD do we have? I only have one ASD. We don't have any other ASD there. We have ASD. We have ASD, and we have to create 4 sections for that. So this one will be IASD subject, and we only have ASD, for example, 300. So what is the ID for that? If let us see, that is ASD 300, and this is all 7. So we will create, so it is 7, subject ID, and section will be A, and the instructor will be 5, for example. And the 5 will be, instructor 5 will be, I think instructor 5 um will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Aquino, Fernando. So now we have to make 4 sections. So we have to copy paste 4 times, and this one will be changed to B, C, and D with the same instructors for this section. So the last one, we will going to create 5 sections for our GE subjects. So we can have on each GE subject. So we have our GE, we have GE9, that is 4. So let us record this one so that we can not have. So we have GE subjects. Okay, so for example, GE1. So here we have GE4, I guess. GE9, that is ID4. GE9 equal to 4. And we have also GE4 that is equal to 6. GE4 is equal to 6. And we have other GE. We have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, starting by 17, 18, 19, and 20. So 1 is 17, GE2 is 18, GE3 is 19, and GE5 is 20. So let's start with GE1. GE1 is equal to 17. Yeah, the GE1 is equal to 17. GE2 is equal to 18. GE3 is equal to 19. and we have last GE5 is equal to 20. So we have here, so let us create, copy and paste. We need first is GE9. We have four. We have section A. And we're going to create five sections here. So we have A. Um, okay, and we will assign it to instructor 6. And we will create five sections for this. So we have section B, section C, section D, and section E. That is only for the GE per subject. Then we will now copy the template and we will assign GE 4 to 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one will be 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. So the same, and we have here the instructor will be on 7. Okay, that's good. And we have two copy again, and this is for G1. We have 17, so we have to uh, use this one 17, 17, and let's for us to have a good column arrangement and the same sections A, B, C, D, E, five sections, the same semester and school year. And we have here instructors will be instructor 8. Okay, then we have instructor or subject 18, IGE2. So we have 18. So we can have assigned it to the same instructor, 8. Okay. And then we have another one. This is 19. This is GE3. So GE3, 19. Okay, 19, A, B, C, D, E. And the instructor will be the same. Oh no, it's 9. Okay, because we have 10 instructors. Okay. And we have now last one that we are going to work with is the subject for GE520. So we have 20, 20, and 20. So we have now the instructor for 10. So we assign all the instructors to in every offering for our available instructors. Okay, then forget semicolon. So this is how we have here. We have seeded all the necessary offerings based on our um, what we plan for the com subjects. We only have created two sections of it. For the IT, we created three sections of it. And we have the ISD, we created four subjects of each. And GE for GE subjects, we created five sections to each. So that's how we did it. So we can just save our files because we don't have saved it yet. So save that one. And now we go to the browser server import. A while ago we have offerings, but we have empty one. So we can make it to have a data. So we can now go to documents and Alejo, and we can now import. Okay, so good to go. If you will now go to offerings, and we can now see that we have now linked. You can see that one. Okay, comp is this one is the record for comp 300 section A, and this one is comp 300 section B, and this one is comp 101 section A. Okay, and we have also all the rest. So we can show all. We click that one, click OK. Then we can also the rest for the GE that we have five sections, G5, 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 okay? As well as The instructor, we can say that instructor will be Nursu. Okay, that instructor and that instructor and that instructor. We can just we have now link on that. So when we click that one, do you know that this is the instructor for that? Because we reference it, we link it. So that's it. We are able to populate data and also created table offerings. So the next thing that we are going to work with is on the room. So we are almost done for the second normal form. So hoping that I will make this, I will finish this today, that I can now start working with your activities. You will be working with your activities starting tomorrow, Monday, September 29. So thank you, and God bless everyone.